Hi, this is Joe Adams. I'm an American immigration lawyer based in California. On this video series, we'll be discussing hot topics in immigration. We'll be covering your questions and trying to give some answers. We'll be meeting clients who are discussing their own immigration journeys, and we'll be covering breaking news, so stick around. There are several health-related grounds for inadmissibility in immigration. They appear straightforward at first, but they can catch both us as lawyers and people who are our clients off guard. There's no waiver of inadmissibility if you're determined to be a drug addict or a drug abuser, and that includes an alcoholic. That determination of being a drug abuser or a drug user, a drug addict, can occur during the routine medical examination that's part of every green card application. It can occur because of one or more driving under the influence arrests and convictions, but there's no requirement that there be a criminal conviction. Most people have the idea of the drug abuser or the drug user as the cocaine sniffing rock star or the alcoholic actor or the steroid abusing baseball player. Those are stereotypes, but oftentimes the issues are much more mundane. Although a single use won't lead to an inadmissibility determination, people really need to be on their game when it comes to their use. The most important thing for immigrants to remember, both people who are in the U.S. as temporary workers or here on holiday, and even for permanent residents who have green cards, is that marijuana continues to be federally illegal. Despite the fact that many states have decriminalized it, or in the case of, say, California, legalized it, it remains criminally illegal in a federal sense. This came up recently in a case where another lawyer had tried to petition a worker to come over to the U.S. to work as a spokesmodel for a cannabis company. The Immigration Service, not surprisingly, denied based on the work being illegal on a federal level. I'm concerned that person might have a mark against her in future proceedings, and I'm disappointed that lawyer took that case on. But that's the state of affairs. Now, of course, things like cocaine, ecstasy, heroin, those things remain illegal nationally and statewide, so there's no wiggle room there. But when it comes to marijuana, we're definitely in a place of evolution. I'm hopeful that in the future, marijuana will be decriminalized at a federal level, but for now, that's the rule. Now, that all being said, it pertains to temporary workers and visitors and people who are on green cards, but that does not apply to U.S. citizens. In California, a U.S. citizen can obtain marijuana legally from the dispensaries that are around the state. You'll have to check state by state to get the legality there. But if this is of interest to you and pursuing citizenship is something that you want to do, I would suggest you speak with a qualified immigration lawyer to talk about the requirements for citizenship and to become a naturalized U.S. citizen. If you have been convicted of a marijuana-related crime, there is a very limited waiver called an INA 212H waiver. It's for people who have less than 30 grams of marijuana. It requires a single offense only, and you have to show extreme hardship to a U.S. citizen or an existing green card holder, spouse, son, daughter, or parent, or you need to show at least 15 years of rehabilitation. So this is a very limited exception. If you want to get an example of what a 30 grams of marijuana will look like, I'll put an image here. I hope you found this description of the marijuana laws and immigration to be helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and take care.